What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video we are covering everything that is changing with the new season in Pokemon Go and Go Battle League. Now we're going to be going straight through the post, kind of giving my opinions and thoughts about all the different changes and everything. When it comes to the deep dive of the information, we're going to be doing some separate videos on that as PvPoke updates with the move updates that we have with this new season. So let me know down in the comments what your favorite parts about this new season are, whether it's the leagues and how they set up the new rotations, or whether it's the move updates. There's a lot of good stuff to be had, so let me know what your favorite is. Let's go and get right into it. Alright, so Go Battle League World of Wonders update. This is obviously going to be the end of season is going to be on Friday, March 1st, so be sure to put down a star piece before claiming your end of season rewards. This does scale with the Stardust that you do get, so do not forget. As for the league rotations, we got some good stuff this season. Great League and Electric Cup. Obviously, first week, I think we're all playing Great League, right? Next up is going to be Ultra League, Spring Cup, then Master League and Spring Cup, 4 times Stardust. Then we got all 3 leagues, 4 times Stardust. Here we go. Great League, and ladies and gentlemen, battlers of all ages, the return of Ultra Premier. We also have the Ultra League and the Jungle Cup Great League Edition, Master League and Jungle Cup with 4 times Stardust, all 3 leagues again, 4 times Stardust. That's, 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks so far with 4 times Stardust. Then we go into Great League, and ladies and gentlemen, battlers, we have Master Premier. We also have the Ultra League, the Great League Remix, Master League, and the Great League Remix with 4 times Stardust. Then we got Catch Cups, second to final week with 4 times Stardust. Then we have all 3 leagues at the end, 4 times Stardust. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the 12 weeks, over 50%, is 4 times Stardust. That is beautiful. And what I love is the additions of Ultra Premier and Master Premier, along with having a great league, the Great League Remix, a really solid meta that we love towards the end of this season, instead of something like the Electric Cup and the Jungle Cup at the end of the season. So I think those are very good changes. You guys let me know what you think, but let's go ahead and move on. We also have Go Battle Weekend World of Wonders, Saturday, May 4th. It's going to be 4 times Stardust. You guys obviously know how that goes. We also have the Pokemon Go European International Championships bonus, which is going to be a fun event. If you guys are competing down in London, or if you guys want to tune in, it's going to be live streamed on the official Pokemon YouTube channel and the official Pokemon Twitch channel. Teams of 6 tournament, really awesome stuff. You guys will be able to do 10 sets total from Wednesday to Sunday, so a double in the increase of sets that you can do. Now obviously we have the encounters here. We always know that the level up encounters, you guys can see that, nothing too special. For those of you who don't know, at the beginning of a season, you can pick up a free timed research pass, which gives you a lot of Stardust and resources like TMs, Elite TMs, Rare Candy, and stuff like that. We also have Hala, the Kahuna of Melee Island, is going to be our avatar item rewards. We don't know what the animation looks like, but I love that we're going to Alola. Alright, so Electric Cup, we know that. Spring Cup. This is going to be water, grass, and fairy type Pokemon only are going to be eligible. Dual types will be allowed. And there's going to be a ban to Mantine and Toxapex. So that's going to be an interesting meta. Ultra Premier, for those of you who maybe are newer and don't remember how great this meta was, it's a ban to Mythical and Ultra Beasts. And Legendary Pokemon. Sorry, Legendary, Mythical, and Ultra Beasts for the Ultra League. So this really gives rise to a lot of strong Pokemon that you may not be using. Stuff like Snorlax, right? The return of Snorlax. We also have the Jungle Cup Great League Edition. Normal Grass, Electric, Poison Ground, blah, blah, blah. Gligar and Galarian Stunfisk are going to be banned there. Master Premier, once again, banning Legendary, Mythical, Ultra League Pokemon. That means Pokemon like Togekiss, Pokemon like Gyarados, Pokemon like Metagross are going to be shining in that meta amongst a lot of other things, right? Great League Remix. Here are the bands. Metacham's up there, which is still interesting. Annihilate isn't there. Okay, alright. I think out of all of this, the only change I would say is the Metacham for Annihilate, but maybe not as many people or have Annihilate yet, and they are still using their Metacham. That could be the reason why, but everything else looks pretty pretty normal. Skeledirge made it into their strong Pokemon. Catch Cups, you guys know that. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Move updates. This is what I'm always excited about. We get new attacks, everyone. Metal Sound is going to be a fast attack. It's going to do 3 damage. We don't know the energy. This is why I said we got to wait for PvPoke to update with all the information, and then we'll really dive in. So be on the lookout for future videos covering these moves. I'm definitely going to do a deep dive on all of them because there's more than one. So we got Metal Sound here. That's going to go on the Magneton family. It's going to go on Bronzong and the Clink family and Wormadam. Trash Cloak. That's interesting. Okay. We also have a new fast attack, Psywave. 3 power once again, so maybe these will be clones of each other. Maybe not. That is going to be going on Mr. Mime, Misdreavus, Lunatone, Solrock, Mismagius, Inkay, and Malamar. Now, out of all of those, the only one that's kind of interesting is Malamar, but it already has access to Psycho Cut. So I'm not really sure what this is going to be doing for any of these Pokemon in the meta. We'll have to see. Maybe specialty cups there with Lunatone and Solrock. Who knows? Fast attack, Sand Attack. Very interesting. 2 power. And it's going to be going on the Sandshrew family, the Diglett family, the Flygon family, Zigzagoon family. A lot of Pokemon. Jeez. You guys can see. All of these Pokemon are getting that fast move. It's going to be interesting what it does for Hippowdon, potentially. With its moveset, depending on how good the energy gain is there, because typically Hippowdons rely on the fangs, Ice Fang, Fire Fang, etc. But it does have a good charge move, so we'll see how that affects it. Palossand as well, pretty strong Pokemon and stuff like the Halloween Cup, but it's already got Mudshot. Here we go. Are you guys ready? Shadow Bone is going to be getting a damage update. Alolan Marowak getting that much stronger. 80 damage from 75. Brick Break is going to be getting a lot of changes here. Energy cost increase, and it's also going to guarantee to lower the opposing Pokemon's defense by 1 stage. That's really interesting to see how that shakes out. There's a lot of Pokemon that have access to Brick Break. Will they want to bring it and utilize it for the coverage and debuff? We'll have to see. Cross Chop is going to be getting a damage update, 50 to 55. Aqua Tail, 50 to 55 as well. The Aqua Tail is actually pretty huge for a Pokemon that's very strong in meta right now, and that is Dragonair. So Dragonair just got an increase in damage. Water Pulse as well is getting a change. It's going from 70 to 80 power with an energy cost decrease. So Water Pulse now is going to be a very potentially viable move right here. Again, we have to see where this shakes out in terms, because you can never, if we know the 80, we know the 80 damage, we can see that, but we don't know the energy, right? So we gotta wait for that update to see where this shakes out. But there are Pokemon with Water Pulse that could potentially use this. All right, now we move on to the available move updates. Goodra is going to be getting Aqua Tail. That is a very interesting update for it. Dragon Breath and Power Whip and Aqua Tail might be a really good combination there for Goodra. Empoleon is getting Steel Wing. Let me know what you think about that. I know a lot of trainers have been asking for it. That's a high energy gain. That's the same fast move that is on Skarmory currently and why it's top meta. Now, will Empoleon run that as opposed to Waterfall? Maybe. Feraligatr, going to be getting Shadow Claw. That is really interesting considering it has Hydro Cannon as well. We'll have to see how that shakes out. Gallade is going to be getting Psycho Cut. Araquanid is going to be getting the Charge Attack Water Pulse. Now that's an interesting combination. We're going to be having Araquanid, which is very tanky. Before it only had Bubble Beam. Now it's going to get access to Water Pulse. So maybe that changes things up for it, makes it a bit more meta. Throw, Sock, Crocodile. Crabrawler, all of these Pokemon, we're just going to go ahead and show, get the charge attack Brick Break. So some new additions there. Crocodile, very interesting with Snarl as a fast move too. And then Hakamo'o and Komo'o getting Brick Break could be really nice instead of utilizing close combat. Or I think, what did Hakamo'o had? It had, did it have Cross Chop? No. It had a lower energy, anyways, it's getting Brick Break. Those Pokemon could potentially use that, right? Now we see Mudshot being added to Diglett, Dugtrio, Graveler, and Golem. So I believe Golem used to have Mudshot, but it couldn't be Elite TM'd because it was like an exclusive move from the old days, like the 2016 days when it had access to Mudshot. So that is interesting that they're bringing that back. Maybe we see some more viability with it in some metas. Who knows? Starmie going to be getting Psybeam as a charge attack. Don't think that's going to do much for it. Curlier is going to get Draining Kiss. And Lileep is going to be getting Bullet Seed. And Gastrodon, is going to be getting Earthquake. I thought for a second that was about to say Mudshot. Gastrodon really needs a better fast move to be more viable in the meta, and I saw the ground typing. I thought that was going to be Mudshot, but it's actually going to be Earthquake. So a lot of unique changes here on Pokemon that I wasn't anticipating, but good to see nonetheless. Always shake things up. Some very top of the brain things that might be impactful in some metas potentially. I think Goodra getting Aqua Tail could be very interesting. Empoleon Steel Wing again could be very interesting. You pick up different Pokemon that you used to not be able to pick up, so now you probably do quite a bit better against Azumarill. You're going to do very well against fairy type Pokemon, maybe like Wigglytuff or Alolan Ninetales. You now have very hard hitting fast move for that. For Alligator with Shadow Claw could shake things up. Shadow Claw and Hydro Cannon can be a very deadly combination, let's be completely honest. And then what else here? That's about it. Maybe Golem, maybe not Golem, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think the move updates as well are pretty cool. The Water Pulse, I'll have to see how that shakes out. Aqua Tail, obviously great to see. Shadow Bone, great to see. Brick Break as well. We'll have to see who decides to use that. Is that going to be a viable option for meta Pokemon or some spicy Pokemon? But overall, I think this is a really interesting update, and I'm also very happy. We'll go ahead and go all the way back up. I'm very happy with how this rotation shaped out, and I think you guys can agree with me here, right? The Electric Cup, sometimes these specialty cups that Niantic gives us is always thrown by itself, and we're forced to play it when we really don't want to. Some of you may love the Electric Cup, and that's totally fine. But I know it's a controversial cup, which means we want to have options, and having it at the very beginning is good, and having the best, one of the best metas, actually my favorite meta, the Great League Remix, towards the end of the season instead, is a really nice addition there. Plus all of the 4x Stardust, the return of Master Premier and Ultra Premier. This is beautiful to see, everyone. So that is the new season. Go Battle League World of Wonders. It is coming very soon at the start of February, just in a few short days. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Again, be on the lookout for future videos deep diving into what these move changes and how they impact certain Pokemon and certain metas as we wait for PvPoke to update that. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and like always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.